What's going on, guys? My name is Brandon and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Pokemon Masters EX video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the Synchrid for Solgaleo and the main character. And we're going to be kind of getting into some builds and, my personal thoughts on the grid itself. But before we do, if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more Pokemon Masters EX content, drop a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all those good things, and let's get into it. So, if we go check out the kit for Solgaleo, I don't know how to pronounce it. So first he has Metal Claw, so power 25, accuracy 95, small chance of raising user's attack. Sunsteel Strike, 120 power, 100 accuracy, ignores passive skills that would reduce the damage of this attack, ignores passives that would protect the target against a critical hit, and opponents cannot endure this attack. Pretty solid steel move. He's also got Focus Blast, so it's 170 power, 70 accuracy, very small chance of lowering the target's special defense. Last but not least, drastically raises the user's attack, special attack, and accuracy. That's the trainer move, Bright as the Sun. It's got 2 uses, and it's going to raise your attack by 3, special attack by 3, and accuracy by 3. So 1 use of that and your Focus Blast is going to be 100% accurate. It does have Impervious. I would really like to see legendaries with 3 passives, but here we are. Stats are pretty decent, right? HP is good, attack is good, defenses are creeping at 200. It's not even at 135, so these stats are going to be even more. But that is the main kit for Solgaleo. Now we are going to head over to its Synchrid. Okay, so here is the Synchrid for Solgaleo that's going to be dropping tomorrow. Now, as always with these Synchrids, we're going to go over the yellow tiles because they, I think, give the sync pair the best benefits, and then we're just going to move our way down from yellow to red, red to green, and then the rest are just like basic boosting stat nodes. So, alright, so top left we have Sharp Entry, raises the user's critical hit rate. Whoops. So it raises the user's critical hit rate when the Pokemon enters a battle. This is pretty good for those sync pairs that support Solgaleo with Dire Hit Plus, Dire Hit Plus All. That way he gets max crit right off the bat. So might be interesting to see what grids people come up with that involved. Now over here we got Brainteaser. The more the target's special defense has been lowered, the more it powers up moves. I mean, so Focus Blast is going to be your main way of doing that, and I just don't see it happening often enough for it to matter. So that's my thoughts on that. Sync Freebie, so this is pretty solid. Applies the free move next effect to the user after using a sync move. Anyone who has N knows that after N does a sync move, you can just hit with Bolt Strike and it won't cost you any gauge. That's Sync Freebie. And we also have Super Duper Effective 2, extra 20% to moves that are super effective. Then we go down here, Focus Rush raises the user's critical hit rate after using a sync move. Again, like by the time you sync, and if you are syncing with Solgaleo, you want your crit to be maxed before the sync move, so okay. Endurance, okay, enters the battle with full HP. It allows the user to endure the hit that would take it to 0. And then Power reserves 5, so extra 50% damage when you're in a pinch. As I've said before in any of my Synchrid videos, if you need to make a threshold for your HP to be low enough to use this, you're probably in trouble because it is a striker. It is a little bit more squishy than other units, so usually power reserves or special reserves or whatever the case is not too great of a passive to have. Okay, so here we got Sunsteel Strike move gauge refresh 3, so that's 40%, pretty solid. Focus Blast on a roll 2 raises the chance of lowering stat values. Could be paired with Brainteaser, but again, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Then you have Focus Blast, Move Gauge Refresh 2, so it's 30% to gain a bar back when you use Focus Blast. We have another Sunsteel Strike Move Gauge Refresh 2 over here, so that's another 30%. Decent. Yeah, I mean, you could put this in a Sunsteel Strike build. Bright as the Sun, I really don't see myself using more than one because my accuracy is going to be maxed. But, I mean, especially if you're bringing supports, right? Because then that's going to, you're going inherently build the team to complement your striker. So I don't see a use for a second one, or a third, honestly, because you get 2 uses anyway. And then we have Metal Claw Move Gauge Refresh 3, so 40% chance to gain a bar back when you use Metal Claw. Not really going to be using Metal Claw all that much. We only have 2 sync tiles here, so it's only going to be an added 50 damage to our sync move. So, and the rest of the grid is pretty much just power-ups. We got Sunsteel Strike on our left, top left, Focus Blast on our top right, a random Sunsteel and Focus Blast tile on our bottom left, and Metal Claw is kind of spread out, which is weird. But anyway, so we're going to be going over 2 builds for SOLGALEO. Obviously, one Sunsteel Strike and one Focus Blast. So we'll start with the Sunsteel Strike. So as always with any sync grid, you want to get all the ones around, make like the little flower. And then we definitely want to get the Move Gauge Refresh. I kind of want to go over here and grab the sync tile. I want to grab sync freebie. So we have 3 energy left. Actually, that looks pretty solid. We are going to... Oh, I was going to grab that attack node up top, but we can't do it. You know what? We're just going to go with... No, we're going to go with defense. So it kind of looks like this. So we get an extra 50 to our sync move. We have both the Sunsteel Strike Move Gauge Refresh tiles. We have Sharp Entry. So my thought is just, like I said earlier, to get a sync pair with Dire Hit All Plus. That way you can get max crit at the start of the battle. That's always nice. You save turns that way. Sync freebie, just because we want to be hitting hard right after we sync. And we got +9 to our Sunsteel Strike, effectively making it 129 instead of 120. This is probably something I would go with. I mean, it's solid. But yeah, that would be Sunsteel Strike. Now, if we were going with Focus Blast, it's like not that great, to be quite honest. We might want to dump one of those. Kind of still want to get sync freebie. Yeah, but looking at the grid though, yeah, I guess we can get like MGR2. Come over here. Only have 8 energy left. I mean, since it's a special move, we probably want to go with something like this. That way we get at least 1 sync move tile. We get on a roll. Brainteaser just in case, but I really don't think it's going to be that defining of a passive to have on him. So Focus Blast would kind of look like this, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that bottom left corner, I wouldn't even touch, to be quite honest. But yeah, that is probably something that we would go with. And again, these are all 5 out of 5 because the event is doing a rerun tomorrow. Should be able to get him 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20. Hopefully they raise the level to 135. because currently he's stuck at 125, so I don't know why they didn't even boost him up to 130, but it is what it is. Overall thoughts, I mean, the sync pair was borderline useless. Before, I'd probably give it maybe a 3 out of 10 before the sync grid, and now with the sync grid, I don't know, it probably would be maybe a 5 to 6 out of 10. It's not anything game breaking. You're not going to see like insane SOLGALEO showcases because it's just not that great. I mean, this is a legendary Pokemon. It's supposed to be like really awesome, but it's just not. Those are my thoughts, but if you have other thoughts on it, if you think it's really great, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. But that'll about wrap up this video on SOLGALEO. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And my name's Brandon. I thank you all for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all in the next video.